So, when you and Jeremy first wrote this, what was the inspiration behind it? What did you want to achieve with the story?
Well, we've always loved horror films. We've been best friends since we were 15. We grew up adoring horror films. So when we wrote the play 9-10 years ago, that was the dream, was to put all those bits from horror films we love on stage in a play. And we were so bowled over by the success of it, we couldn't quite believe it. So then here we are, 7 years down the line, we decided we want to turn that into a film. But the challenge, of course, is then taking all those bits from horror films that you've loved, when you put it back into a horror film, how you do that without it feeling like it's just stuff you've seen before. So we wanted to find a way of doing it that was creative and different and scary.
And obviously you've it's a psychological thriller as well. What exactly did your magician, your time as a magician and illusionist, did that help play a part in creating that supernatural world?
Well, yeah, the world of magic and the world of horror and the world of comedy all live very closely together, because you're dealing with the same rhythms, the rhythm of a magic trick, the rhythm of a joke, the rhythm of a scare. They're all very similar. Where the magic's really interesting is Jeremy and I both love conjuring and magic. Where that's really interesting is it allows you the misdirection with an audience. It helps you teach people to think something's coming from there where actually it's going to come from here. So who knows?
Yeah. And do you believe everything that you see? That's a silly question.
Well, I don't believe everything that I see. No, I certainly don't believe everything that I read.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And also, it's because you were the lead on the stage as well, and you obviously take the lead here. Was that always going to happen when you made it into the film?
Yeah, it was. I mean, that was one of the really exciting things, though, is that because that brings with it other baggage, which is when you've got two writers who are also the directors and one of them is the star of the film, that means you also have to, think about what your budget is, think about who else you can cast in it if you want to sell it around the world. So it comes really interesting challenges with that. But yeah, I mean, that was what Jeremy and I wanted to do, and we were blessed with having creative partners who were happy to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey